for our future homesteading challenge. This is actually a home/doctor's office for Jamie Jolina and her wet cat of a husband. I honestly can't remember what his name is. I looked it up and I didn't even bother to show you his recreation, so that's how much he's stuck in my memory, but it's fine. He's not the important one in this couple. It's Jamie Jolina. So I based this build off of a general store. It looks like in Birdtown. It doesn't even tell me where that is. I don't know. It's a general store, but it had the right look. I could put the doctor's office on the side, have the house be like where they live. It is a corner lot. I was gonna go with more of a Victorian, but I don't think Jamie Jolina would have those funds available to her to build a really big, nice house. Unlike the Wolf family, like they don't have that kind of money. So we settled, but maybe in the future she can have the big pink Victorian of her dreams. For now, this be it. And yeah, it's not a complicated build, but it at least looks a little bit different than the rest of the town, which I appreciate. I gave him a nice big yard and different trees. There's like weeping willows. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. I didn't make the house pink, which in retrospect I feel like I should have. I made it teal. I might actually change that, but for now it's teal. And yeah, that's all I got. I mean, I guess I can tell you that I built this while watching the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1 because I've just been watching through them and I want nothing more now than Twilight, but told by some random person in Forks, like maybe one of her friends, or her dad would be funny, because as I'm watching the movies, I'm realizing that nobody else knows that they are in a fantasy romance novel except for Bella and Edward and Jacob sometimes. Like, nobody else is aware. Even, like, the werewolf characters and the vampire, like, no one knows that that's the kind of novel that they're in. And it's very funny to me. Because usually, like, I read a lot of romance novels, I've said this before, and usually people are genre aware, and, like, these people have no idea. They're like, maybe you need some counseling, or, like, no one is okay with, like, they're like, Bella, you're really depressed. This is not normal. This is kind of unhinged. And just, like, it's great. It's great. No one's, like, supportive of them being chaotic. They're like, you're 18. Are you sure this is a good idea? Like, it's great. I can't remember if the books are like that. It's been a hot minute since I've read them, but I'm enjoying it. And I know that my favorite part of the movies, which is the most unhinged part, is coming soon, which is the doll thing. Or did they cut it out? I just remember the screenshot of the creepy doll and they tried to make a baby sexy, and that's that's exactly what this is all about. The werewolves being shirtless all the time is also hilarious to me. So yeah, now you know that. I don't even know why, like, I just decided that I wanted to watch the Twilight movies because I remembered the bad color grading, and they've gotten better with the color grading. I almost wish they would have stuck with that weird blue-gray the entire time, just to keep on theme, but that's okay. Now we've got bad CGI werewolves in a lot of this, though, and I'm not too keen on that. I did forget how many, like, decent actors were in it, though. Like, Tissaia from The Witcher is, like, a background cousin. Michael Sheen is in it. Dakota Fanning is in it. Anna Kendrick. I'm just like, who are you? What is this? There was other ones, too, that I was, like, noticing, and, like, they're just, like, background characters. Like, the second one, the little newborn vampire, they're like, no, we're gonna adopt her, and they're like, no, we're gonna murder that one. She's like in a Resident Evil movie. Like, casting did a good job. Like, they got some very good people. Like, I don't understand. I just have so many questions. So many. Because it's just, yeah. Like, I saw Tissaia and I was like, wait a minute. She's just like a background extra vampire. I don't even think she gets a name. She's just hanging out. I was like, what are you doing in Twilight? Oh, the guy from Stranger Things is in it, too. The Jamie Bowers, I don't know, the Vecna. He's in it. I'm just like, it's just like, Hollywood threw so much money at it. And for what? And for what? They did that for us. I actually don't think I've seen all of these. Like, I was watching the second one and it was not familiar to me. I don't think that I saw it. I know that I watched the first one. But like this, where I'm like paused in the middle of a werewolf fight where he's like, I'm the alpha, and I'm just like, okay, this is bringing a whole nother level of like weird fan fiction that I read to the, you know, to the story, but I don't remember any of this. Maybe I blocked it out. It's weird to me. I don't really have anything else other to say. That's really all I've been doing. My partner's been out of town all weekend. I know what I can tell you about. I am possibly going to be the owner of grandfather clocks, plural, because there's a auction house that I follow that they do estate sales, but like where I live is very eclectic, and the things that pop up in these estate sales are wild. They are bonkers bananas. Like, I've tried, like one was like, they called it Far Eastern, and it was just like everything Asian in the house, like different, like I don't even know what it all was, but it was just somebody had their house chock full of lacquered panels and figurines, and like, I don't know what the instrument is that's not, it's like a string keyboard thing. They had one of those. It was kind of madness. I've gotten some cool stuff from it though. I got some really cool vintage board games. I'm trying to think of, I can't actually remember all of the things that I bought from the auction because it's been a lot. Oh, I got this cool mannequin covered in pennies. Like, it's just weird stuff. And anyways, they have just a clock guy, I guess. I don't know. They're selling like 40 clocks in this auction, I swear, and there's a bunch of grandfather clocks that are like going for $2. And I don't need a grandfather clock. I definitely don't need multiple grandfather clocks, but they're like $2. And that's a bargain. My partner's out of town and I was like, hey, and I know he can't contact me right now, so I'm just like, so if it's cool with you, I'm gonna place these bids on, you know, these grandfather clocks. And then he didn't respond, of course. So like an hour later, I was like, okay, silence is tacit compliance. I'm understanding this to mean that you are fully supportive. You are going to help me move them when I win them. He finally got back to me. He was like, I guess we're gonna have some grandfather clocks. I don't know if I'm gonna win them. Usually because there's 5 more days left, and usually like towards the end, people start bidding on stuff like crazy. But there's also, I don't know if you've seen them, but like old fireplaces had these like brass peacocks that would go in front to like as a screen, and they have one of those, which I really, really want. I don't even have a fireplace, but I really want the brass peacock, so I'm bidding on that. And then I think some pictures are like $1, so yeah. So that's the house. That's what I've been doing, and yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like. It really does help. And I guess I'll see you in the next one.